Charlie, India.
November 6 Echo Charlie, India, that Roger?
November 6 Echo Charlie, India, that Roger?
Roger. Name here is Mike. We're in South Carolina. We spoke about a year, maybe a year and a half ago, and set things up here pretty well. I've made a change in microphone. I think all and the compression and stuff is good. Just want to see how the low frequency to high frequency EQ balance is on this one.
Sounds pretty good, Mike. You in North Carolina or South Carolina?
Mike, you in North Carolina or South Carolina?
We're in South Carolina. We're just outside of Charlotte, just across the state line from North Carolina.
All right, sir. And what radio is that?
All right, sir. And what radio is that?
It's antique time. This is an HW-101, so I've got none of those settings that you're always talking about. And I've got a DBX 286S processor ahead of it, so that's set up for some compression and enhancing the low end and the high end at about mid-range. The microphone is an Audio-Technica condenser mic. Go ahead.
Roger. So I'm catching some distortion, and I'm not exactly sure where that might be. Check. I've got something happening with myself here somewhere. Hello. Don't know exactly what that is. I'm running 6 tablets, and I think one of them is leaking actually. Anyway, hang on just a minute. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3.
Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3.
Audio check 1 2 3. I'm not sure why that is. I'm using my monitor system is full range, 20 to 20K, using a subwoofer, and it could be some blowback coming off the subwoofer all of a sudden. I'm not real sure, but I'm hearing it in my modulation. Although my modulation looks all right, not sure. Anyway, why don't you give me about 10 seconds? There it goes. It cleared itself up. Huh? Isn't that weird? I've got propagation in my own studio. That's weird. Anyway, why don't you tell me about your antenna system in 10 seconds or so, and let me listen to you for a little bit.
Your antenna system in 10 seconds or so, and let me listen to you for a little bit.
All right. Yeah, watch out for the lightning inside the shack there. That could be dangerous. You're fading in and out. The QSB is hitting us as well. Trap vertical. It's a Hustler 5-band trap vertical. It's outside in the woods next to the house. I've got 24 radials around it. So we're doing 100 watts with a vertical, and there's probably money-wise just as much put into the processing before the radio as there is for the radio. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Okay. So what I want you to consider is where the mic gain of your radio is, because you might be overdriving your front end. Are you coming in the front of the radio or the back?
Overdriving your front end. Are you coming in the front of the radio or the back?
It's coming in the front.
Okay, so and what level is your internal mic gain control set at?
What level is your internal mic gain control set at?
Right now it is at 12 noon exactly. I had it set up at about 1 o'clock with the previous mic, and I was told that one I was kind of overdriving when I made the switch here, so most of the folks I've talked to had said that at the 12 o'clock position it sounds quite good, so that's where we're at.
Yes, sir. So you're talking mid-scale on your internal radio mic, Roger?
Mid-scale on your internal radio mic, Roger?
I'm talking, well, yeah, on the microphone level on the front of the HW-101. I've got that at mid-range.
Frequency is in use and you're off frequency, actually.
Frequency is in use and you're off frequency, actually.
Anyway, Mike, I'm not real sure. I'm getting some kind of something going on with my PA. I think you're sounding pretty good for right now. We could go into it maybe later. I've got to check this out and see what's going on. My monitor's sounding pretty rough right now. I should not be hearing it at all because there's a mute when I key, and the mute is not causing the speaker to totally mute. So I'm not real sure what's going on, but so let me say 73 for right now. And maybe you could join us next Friday and we could go through it a little bit more. I think what's happening is there's some kind of something going on level-wise between one thing and the other thing. You know, you always want to try to be as nominal on these controls as you can, because when you're in a nominal situation like 5 out of 10, then you know that the level coming in is not excessively hot or excessively weak. So you want to try to keep all your controls right mid-scale if you can. Better though than if you have outboard equipment that has an output control, you want to turn that output control down until your mid-scale pot radio, a radio pot, you know, gives you a 2/3 on your ALC meter. Roger?
A 2/3 on your ALC meter. Roger?
Oh, Roger, yeah. And that's pretty much what I've got here. Everything is, you know, kind of in the middle. So, yeah, I won't keep it. It's getting rough to copy. But, you know, I appreciate the comment, and I'll give it a listen on the YouTube. Maybe I can, you know, hear it that way in comparison with some of the other signals as well. And maybe we'll catch you again in another week or two. But for now, you have a good night, good evening, and we will catch you later. M6ECI.
Roger, Mike, and you might have bumped your VFO. We're on 7188. Come back on 7188 and let me hear you.
We're on 7188. Come back on 7188 and let me hear you.
Yeah, there could be a little bit of drifting going on because I just turned the radio on about 15 minutes ago.
Yes, you're dead on now. So 73, Mike. We'll catch you later. And if you participated, all who have participated this afternoon in our show would like to hear their audio, if you go to YouTube, do a call, let us search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. That will bring up this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 3,000, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. And all that being said, we got to get out of here and return this frequency back to normal amateur radio use. This is KC9VKV Clear.